This is the NFT. People altogether, I'm not saying one person, people altogether has spent $22 million on this thing right here, bro. This alpha male TikToker is facing 20 years in prison. What? As you guys already know, I made another video on this thumbnail right here where this dude has, he's in trial right now, but he's facing 16 years in prison for poisoning, the food section in Walmart for a prank. I mean, who would have thought, bro, recording yourself, poisoning food for children to eat, posting it online will get you arrested. I guess this guy didn't. So anyways, man, we got more of them. So this guy, he's facing 16 years in prison, at least, hopefully. Now this guy came out and now he's facing 20 years in prison. I mean, is it a trend to do stupid stuff and get arrested on TikTok? I don't know, man. So without further ado, let's check it out. As usual, let me know what you guys think in the comments.
This alpha male influencer just destroyed his life as he's now facing decades in prison, all while being a guru and essentially telling people how to live life.
Guys, I'm 21 years old. I own a hedge fund. I own 3 businesses. I have to manage my 1% chat. I have to manage all this stuff, and I still don't get stressed. You guys have one little bad thing happen, or someone said something to you on the internet, and you have a bad day. Your problems are not that big of a deal.
Well, his are, as he's now facing 20 years in prison
Right.
for wire fraud, conspiracy, and stalking. So this is Gavin Mayo, and he's made a fortune off of NFT projects because about in 2021, he launched a bunch of questionable NFT projects that had some pretty fat promises, promising some fat gains. And this attracted some degenerate investors, and here we go. They're left with not too much, and he's worth multiple millions of dollars. Sadly, that's kind of a common theme in that industry. But obviously, this guy must be a solid and credible and honest businessman, right? Well,
2 local men are charged with defrauding investors out of more than $22 million in cryptocurrency.
$22 million, man?
23-year-old Gabriel Hay of Beverly Hills and 23-year-old Gavin Mayo of Thousand Oaks engaged in rug pulls. That's when the creator of an NFT or other digital asset solicits people to invest in the project only to abruptly drop the project.
Okay, so who even invests in NFTs, man? From the beginning, I knew it was a scam, bro. I was calling everybody out. It's a scam. Why are you guys investing in pictures? Like, that's insane, bro. That's insane. You're investing in pictures. That monkey NFT that went viral back when COVID was just about to end, bro. Oh, my goodness, that was so stupid, man. If you invest $20 million in an NFT, I hate to break it to you, bro, you kind of deserve to be scammed. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's the same thing with the hack to a Bitcoin, bro. As much as I hate saying that stupid joke, people actually invested money into a Bitcoin and then got scammed. Like, come on, man. You really gonna invest money into a hack to a Bitcoin, bro? Man, these people have too much money to know what to do with, bro.
The money. The defendants also face a stalking charge for allegedly harassing and intimidating a project manager who exposed them.
apparently there's just a massive disconnect in how he told the world he makes money and how he actually makes his money, which is also extremely common with these guys. But Gavin Mayo rose to fame off of launching a bunch of NFT projects back in 2021, which now the authorities are calling scams. And obviously his success was also short-lived because he was arrested on December 19th for wire fraud, conspiracy, and stalking. But the dude is only 23 years old. So what did he do to gain $22 million?
Right.
Because no matter how you look at $22 million, that is a metric ton of money. So my question, like everyone else, is who in their right mind is sending this guy their hard-earned cash? Well, apparently he started on TikTok, just like so many other grifters. And he has been found throughout the platform giving advice on crypto and how to live your life as a successful businessman.
Sit like this for 2 minutes. That
So
is
sad,
actually
man.
proven to increase testosterone. If you're smoking a cigar and you feel like a G, like a mafia boss, you got it in your hand like this, there's nothing better than smoking a cigar in a Lambo, let me tell you. When I'm sitting back, smoking in my Lambo,
What?
driving, everyone's looking at me, I think, yeah, that increases my testosterone.
Nobody's looking
because I
at
just
you,
feel
man.
like I feel like beef.
Hell yeah. This
So
is what I want to invest
stupid,
money
man.
with.
It's so stupid.
I mean, the dude is even using the same background music as all these Andrew Tate videos. But before he was an alpha male influencer and alleged scam artist, Gavin Mayo was actually a UNC swimmer, and he was actually set to graduate in 2024. But he dropped out because he had different plans, like making $22 million in JPEGs. Trade offer. Here's this squiggly JPEG, and in return, you give me $22
This is the
million.
NFT. This is the NFT. People altogether, I'm not saying one person, people altogether has spent $22 million on this thing right here, bro. This thing right here. Are you serious, man? Y'all deserve to lose $22 million, man. That's crazy, bro.
What a fair trade, man. And I get he allegedly rug pulled a lot of these projects, but anyone who bought a JPEG of a squiggle for tens of thousands of dollars, they kind of had it coming. Buys this JPEG squiggle in the middle of the NFT mania. 3 years later, it's worthless. I remember seeing people buy that junk just a few years back, and I concluded that we are officially in the funny money era. Send it all to zero, and it pretty much did get sent to zero because most of these, especially his projects, are worthless. So when that bubble popped, essentially Gavin's empire started to crumble. Prior to his arrest, he was living in Los Angeles with a TikToker that goes by the Stock Bunny and fellow arrested partner Gabriel Hay. So you have the story of a small town swimmer to an alleged LA scammer and a dude who LARPs as an alpha male. So I'm sure he probably has some really good life advice for us.
I only drink fruit juice. I eat cucumber. Let's say I'm thirsty. I go in the fridge, get some watermelon, eat some cucumbers. That's hydration. There's water molecules in those foods. If you're cooking a steak, what comes off of it? Steam. What is that water molecule? So I just eat raw meat. I eat raw chicken, raw tuna, raw steak. That's where I get my
what about salmonella, bro? You're gonna eat raw chicken and then what's up with salmonella, bro?
hydration from. I get my hydration from those fruits, from fruit juice. Water just dilutes the vitamins in your body. No, you never hear anybody say this, but
water dilutes vitamins from your body, bro? What is this guy on, man? There's no way he believes this
try
shit,
just drinking
bro.
fruit juice and vegetables and fruits for a week, and you'll feel like Superman.
Bro,
Steak, the juices on the steak evaporate. That's, first of all, bro, that's not water. All right, the steak, the juices of the steak evaporating, all that steam, bro. It's not this, bro. It's oil. It's the bacteria on the steak. It's so many things. It's not water, bro. Where you're gonna inhale the steam coming from the steak when you cook it and be like, oh yeah, got my water in today. like yo, this is insane, bro. There's no way people. Okay, bro. There's no way people invest millions with this guy on that dumbass picture, bro. This is crazy. Y'all deserve to lose this money.
Really
man.
telling people to eat raw chicken now. Yep. Okay, bud. Dude couldn't even leave it at the alleged crypto scamming. He also had to make people sick as well. What a great guy, man. So we know he got his money from NFTs, but where exactly did his money come from? Well, between 2021 and 2024, he launched multiple NFT projects such as Squiggles, Vault of Gems, Faceless, and a few others. In 2021, Gavin fully entered the NFT market conveniently right when everything started blowing up.
You could be homeless, you could be anybody. If you had 10,000 pixels and you launched a project, you made instantly 7 figures.
Bro, I don't think you guys understand how easy it was to make money at the end of 2021. Like, you could have been buying
Such
NFTs,
scammers,
flipping
man.
them. You could have been selling NFTs. You could have been selling services, marketing, making TikToks. Like, you literally could have been doing anything.
Yeah, man, you could have been doing anything. And he chose to rug pull over and over again, allegedly. And one of the more brazen ones was his project by the name of Vault of Gems, which claimed to be the first NFT project backed by jewelry, even showcasing a marketplace. Apparently, if he'd been telling the truth, these, I guess, tokens would have been backed by real jewelry. So this was promised to be the first NFT project backed by a hard asset, and he raised over $1 million for that and then said deuces. So right after the money landed, he bounced and went onto a podcast and said, yeah, the marketplace never materialized. Right.
What?
Okay,
What does that even
what
mean,
are you
bro?
gonna do about it, bud?
All of that money, it doesn't just disappear. It goes into the economy, and there's so much money out there, and most of the people that now have that money are rich people that were smart, but everyone was making money. Your mom was making money.
I wasn't
the
making
homeless guy
money.
down the street was
I
making
wasn't
money.
making money.
You saw your Uber driver was talking to you about crypto and NFTs. So there was so much money around, and people could afford to get scammed for $500 on some stupid art piece.
And turns out he was also wrong here because the money just did disappear. It was gone.
Disappeared into his
In the
bank
projects
account,
he was
bro.
a part of, the money just vanished.
Right.
Where could the money be? Where is it, Gavin? I don't know. The investors want
Check
to
your
know.
wallet, bro.
And
Check your
apparently,
wallet.
so does the government. Because then you have another project of his by the name of Faceless. It raised $420,000, promising movies, comics, and get this, charity donations. None of that came to fruition. Yet
Of
again.
course.
Because apparently what Gavin did was hype up a project, promise a amazing roadmap with all of these goodies, and then once the money came in, see ya. And meanwhile, while he's doing all this grifting, He's running around on podcasts claiming that he's a
You're
self-made
just asking.
billionaire.
You're asking for people to look at you,
Like,
bro.
how is this a real person? And did he not expect that people would maybe start to question, hey, where is this guy getting all the money he's claiming to have?
Right.
But things get crazier as, you know, when the targets are starting to get zoomed in on them. Gavin and his business partner, Gabriel, they start pointing the finger at other people for running the projects that they ran. So essentially, they were snitching on other people to avoid charges for themselves. And I mean, just going through his media content, it seems like the only people he wasn't screwing over were scammers.
If you tell me I got scammed, I will send you another like $200 or $300. And they're so confused by it. They're like, what do you mean? I did not scam, sir. And I'm like, okay, tell me, did you scam me? Yes or no? Not send you money. And they're like, fine, I scammed you. Let's see if you hold your word. I ended up sending them like $200, $300. And they were so confused. And they were just like, okay, let me get it done. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, let's just give scammers some extra money after they scammed you. Why not? I guess he just likes his own kind. And a report released in
for real.
2023 revealed that actually 23 million individuals now hold NFT investments that have become completely worthless due to scams like this. And there was actually an unnamed project manager who tried to expose Gavin for this behavior. But this is where the stalking allegations come in. Because when this person tried to expose Gavin, Gavin apparently started dumping where he lives, a bunch of personal information, and even contacting this guy's parents. So let's just count the charges here. We got wire fraud, check. We have conspiracy, check. We have stalking, big check. So you would think maybe he would spend all this time, I don't know, managing all these scams to make sure he doesn't get caught. No. Instead, he's spending his time going on to podcasts trying to convince the world that he's actually a billionaire.
It's not the way
I'm
to
the
do it.
youngest billionaire in the world right now.
Such
I can
cap.
explain this in a way that might sound crazy. I'm a billionaire. Let's think about it. Does a billionaire have a liquid $1 billion in his bank account?
No.
Okay, so is he actually a billionaire? No. Like liquid
What?
billionaire? No, I'm not a liquid billionaire yet. Probably will be mathematically
What
soon.
does that even mean?
But I'm a billionaire because number one, let's just say I can
He asked you a simple question.
mil a month. That's like 12 mil a year. You do like a money calculator since it's like a hedge fund.
That's not close to $1 billion, though.
Be in the hundreds of millions. And then other businesses. I'm a Web3 wealth manager now. Like I own a hedge fund and manage money for people. If I went in the chat,
Answer the
I have a
question,
huge
bro.
opportunity.
Answer the question. Are you a billionaire? Yes or no, bro? Well, actually, I make 12 million a year, and then if you count that up, and then maybe in 20 years I'm a billionaire. I'm gonna be a billionaire, so technically I'm already a billionaire because same me is in the future as I am. Like, bro, just answer the question, man. It's yes or no, bro.
Everyone give me $500,000 that can afford.
This is how you know he's
Probably
a
could
scammer.
raise about $50 to $100 million right there. So
That's not $1 billion. That doesn't
Bro.
mean that you're a billion.
That literally, it's like me saying, I'm 5'11", but actually, bro, you might as well add another inch. I mean, you always got to round to 6. You always got to round up, right? And then Air Forces, that's like 6'1.5" probably, and it depends if my posture's straight that day. So that's probably 6'2.5". And you know, you always have to round up again, so 6'3". Like, come on, man, come on, bro. This is sad, bro.
There.
Sad.
is over $1 billion. And hopefully a trillion soon.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, a trillion.
Hopefully a trillionaire soon,
Okay,
right?
a trillion.
It's not like doing the calculation of that would be very difficult. It's just like, you know, your assets, subtract your debt. Congratulations, there you have your net worth. Not all these like, oh, but I control these things and I can get people to invest here and here and here. Okay, no, you don't own that. Dude just essentially spent 48 seconds there proving to the world that he is not a billionaire. The only thing he has is a PhD in yapology. But while he
Right.
was doing all this yapping on various podcasts, he ran the projects by the name of Sinful Souls, Cloutcoin, Dirty Dogs, Moon Portal, Squiggles, and Roostcoin. And overall, he pocketed $22 million alongside of his co-founder and arrest buddy, Gabriel Hay. He then ended up funneling this money into various stablecoins and Chainlink. But obviously, there was a decent ending to the story as he was recently arrested in California in
Good.
December. But I read the indictment, and this is essentially what it says. First, they supported the NFT project. Then they would use their lies to gain buyers and investors for these projects. Then they would make these fake plans and share them with the investors. They had plans they never intended seeing through from the jump. Then they would actually hire people to complete different tasks for these fake projects. So these people would create assets and manage chat groups that they had just set up for these projects. But again, from the start, nothing was going to come from this project ever. They're just buying time. After the investors signed on, they would ghost them, and Gavin and Gabriel, the two Gs, would split the money between them. Sometimes they would use fake names or point to other people to make it seem like they had
All
no
the time.
involvement in
All
these
the time.
projects, let alone the fact that they were the owners. And of course, they harassed people who exposed them. So all around, I mean, they just sound like some great guys. So as of right now, this case stands as the largest NFT fraud ever prosecuted, and that's coming straight from the Department of Justice. Gavin is currently facing a maximum penalty of up to 20 years for each count of conspiracy and wire fraud, as well as a maximum of 5 years for the stalking charges. This case is currently still pending, but it's now been set with a specific judge. So it's really going to be interesting to see what actually comes from this. Will the government actually go hard on these guys, or will they let them off easy? That will really set the tone for future prosecutions, because let's be real, this guy is far from the only dude that's been doing this stuff.
100%.
YouTube thinks
He's just the only one that got caught.
And hey, if you're new here, feel free to drop.
So thank you guys so much for watching, man. Let me know your comments in the below, in the section below. My opinion on this, bro. Something is too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Something's too good to be true. It's too good to be true. Let it go. There's something behind the lines. Read between the lines. There's something he's hiding from you with his palm when you sign a little shit. He's hiding something from you, and you don't want to sign that paper, man. You got to be careful with what you invest. A lot of these investors, bro, they kind of deserve this stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie, because they're dumb with their money. They have so much money, they don't really care. They don't really do much about it, so they just give it because they're addicted to earning. And look at what happens, man. You're giving these dumbasses, gratification and shit. Well, I'm glad this guy got caught, man. I hope more people get caught, because there's so many of them than him. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, man. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Like the video, dislike if you don't like it, and I'll see you guys in my next one, man. God bless.